Hello students, welcome in my biology class. In the sequence of the transport of molecule in the plants, in a previous video we have discussed about the process of diffusion and the differences between the facilitated diffusion and active transport. We have also seen the structure of the plasma membrane and how the facilitated diffusion takes place, how the active transport takes place, the factors affecting the process of diffusion pressure, and what is the diffusion. In this class, now we are going to discuss about the process or another process of passive transport, that is a osmosis. So in the case of osmosis, in this there is only one molecule which is to be transported, that is a water molecule. So what is the osmosis? It is the movement of water molecule or a liquid molecule from their higher concentration to their lower concentration through semi-permeable membrane. Till equilibrium is reached without expenditure of energy. So this is the definition of osmosis. What is the difference between the diffusion and osmosis? So if we talk about only the definition, in the case of diffusion, all the molecules like solid, liquid and gases, they are diffused. But in the case of osmosis, only water molecule diffuse or water molecule, that is, move. The second difference is it occurs through the semi-permeable membrane. In the case of diffusion, there is no any barrier, there is no any barrier or permeable or any type of membrane was there. But in this case, there is a semi-permeable membrane. It occurs through the semi-permeable membrane, and the rest all the conditions are same as in the case of diffusion and osmosis. So in the case of osmosis, it is again a passive transport without expenditure of energy from their higher concentration to their lower concentration through the semi-permeable membrane and without expenditure of energy and till equilibrium is reached. यानी कि ये जो process है वो कब तक होगा? जब तक कि एक equilibrium state maintain ना हो जाए. So here the first thing, that is types of the membrane. That is before going to understand all these other process, first we will need to understand the different types of the membrane. So the types of membrane. So there are 4 different types of the membrane. The first is 4 type. The first is permeable membrane. So permeable membrane means it is the membrane which able to cross all types of the molecule, all the molecule, that is solid, liquid, all the molecule to cross through it. So it allow all the molecules to cross through it. So ये सारे मॉलिक्यूल्स को, हर तरह के मॉलिक्यूल को अपने से होकर गुजरने देगा. अगर हम एग्जाम्पल की बात करें तो दैट इज प्लांट सेल वॉल. तो जो सेल वॉल होती है वो परमीएबल होती है, ये सारे मॉलिक्यूल को क्रॉस करने देती है. The second type of the membrane is impermeable. Impermeable. Impermeable membrane. So impermeable means it doesn't allow any type of the molecule to cross through it. So it doesn't allow any molecule to cross through it. For example, if we talk about the example, so example is plastic sheet, cutinized or suberized cell wall, cutinized or suberized cell wall. So this cutin or a suberin deposition on the cell wall makes the cell wall impervious to water and gases. So no any type of the molecule to cross through this suberized or cutinized cell wall. The next one is semi-permeable membrane. Semi-permeable membrane. So this type of membrane, it allow only the water molecules, not any solute molecules. So it allow only water molecule to cross through it. If we talk about the example, that is a plasma membrane or cell membrane. The second one is parchment membrane. So many examples are there, but these are some important examples. The next, that is fourth category. The fourth category is of selectively permeable membrane. So selectively permeable membrane means it allow only selected molecule. So it allow only selected molecule to cross through it. So example is again a plasma membrane or cell membrane. Plasma membrane or a cell membrane. Okay, cell membrane. Okay, so these are the some types of the membrane. That is permeable membrane. It allow all the molecule to cross through it. Impermeable, it doesn't allow any molecule, कोई भी molecule cross नहीं करेगा. Semi permeable, it allow only water molecule to cross through it. And the selectively permeable, it allow only selected molecule to cross through it. So these are the types of the membrane, and in case of the osmosis, what we will use? The semi permeable membrane. So let us understand what is the difference between the semi-permeable and selectively permeable. So in this case, the cell membrane is the example of the selectively permeable membrane. That cell membrane is again the example of semi-permeable membrane. So semi-permeable membrane यहाँ पे cell membrane यहाँ पर semi-permeable की तरह काम कर रहा है, और तब ये selectively permeable membrane की तरह काम कर रहा है. So let us understand. When the cell membrane behaves like a semi-permeable and when the cell behaves like a selectively permeable. So the cell membrane, when we isolate the membrane out of cell, तो जो सेल मेम्ब्रेन होती है या एग मेम्ब्रेन जिसको आप कह सकते हो, उसको HCl में अगर आप थोड़ी देर के लिए रखोगे तो उसकी जो मेम्ब्रेन होती है वो बाहर आ जाती है. सो जब हम सेल मेम्ब्रेन को बाहर करते हैं, यानी अब वो लिविंग सेल का part नहीं रहा. Now this cell membrane we have like a semi-permeable. अब वो कैसा काम करेगा? Semi-permeable की तरह. And now the semi-permeable membrane we have like a sieve. Sieve जिसको आप छन्नी जानते हो. तो यहाँ पे क्या होगा? different pore size होंगे. And the molecule cross this membrane according to the pore size. So जो molecule उस pore size के according होगा, केवल वही molecule जो है वो इस membrane को cross कर सकता है. So only that molecule which according to that pore size. So this molecule will cross through it. This molecule will not cross. This molecule will not cross. This molecule will not cross. But this molecule will cross. So only the molecule which is according to the pore size that will cross through the semi-permeable membrane. Okay. So this is just we have like a sieve when we just isolate the cell membrane from the living cell. But when it become a part of the living cell, second condition, when the membrane is the part or be the part of living cell, then it work like selectively permeable membrane. तो जब कोई भी मेम्ब्रेन किसी लिविंग सेल का हिस्सा है, उसका पार्ट है, तब वो किस तरह बिहेव करेगा? सेलेक्टिवली परमेबल मेम्ब्रेन की तरह बिहेव करेगा. अब इस कंडीशन में क्या होगा कि सपोज ये आपका सेलेक्टिवली परमेबल मेम्ब्रेन है, तो यहाँ पे इसकी जो भी पोर साइज है, इट डजंट मैटर अगर कोई मॉलिक्यूल, सपोज अगर ये मॉलिक्यूल इसके पोर साइज के अकॉर्डिंग है, बट this molecule does not require for the cell, then whatever the size, whatever the shape, it doesn't matter, it will not cross this membrane because this is not selected by the cell. But if the size of the cell is different from the pore size, but these molecules are important molecule, the cell require this type of the molecule. This is the toxic molecule. Suppose this is the toxic molecule for the cell. So it doesn't means that it is according to the pore size. Then why it is not cross? Why it will not cross the membrane? Because this is the selectively permeable. It behaves like a selectively permeable. So this membrane will select which molecule can cross through it. Okay. So in spite of that, this molecule is not according to this pore size. This molecule is also not according to this pore size. This molecule is also not according to this pore size. But this is important molecule, and if the cell requires this molecule, it will cross through this membrane. So this is the basic difference between the semi-permeable and selectively permeable. So a same membrane, that is a plasma membrane or same membrane, it behaves like a semi-permeable membrane. It means it's work like a sieve when it will isolate. When we isolate the membrane outside the living cell, then it behaves like a sieve, that is semi-permeable membrane. It works like a just normal sieve. The molecule can cross through according to their pore size. But when it is be a part of the living cell, then it behaves like a selectively permeable membrane. So in spite of that, the molecule is not according to the pore size. But if it is important for the cell, this membrane allow this molecule to cross through it. Okay. So this is the basic difference between semi-permeable and selective permeable. So let us understand the process of osmosis with some examples. So this is the process of osmosis, that is the movement of water molecule from their higher concentration to lower concentration through the semi-permeable membrane till equilibrium is reached without expenditure of energy. So let us consider a situation. We took a beaker and this beaker was separated into compartment with the help of semi-permeable membrane. So this compartment is A, this compartment is B. Suppose in the compartment A we have taken 100 molecule of water. 100 molecule of water. In the compartment B we will also take the same amount, that is 100 molecule of water. In compartment A we also taken 20 molecule of solute. Any solute like salt, sugar, and in the compartment B we have taken 60 molecule of solute. This is the random solute. So the condition is where, in which direction the molecule moves. If I will give the option A, the molecule will move from A to B. Option 2, the molecule moves from B to A. Option 3, no movement at all. And the number 4 option, none of the above. No one answer is correct. None of the above. So, this is the question. Now, what should be the right answer? The right answer is A to B. How this is possible? In both conditions, the water molecules are same. So, it seems like in both the compartment, the same concentration of water molecule is there, and as according to the definition, the water molecule move from the higher concentration to lower concentration. But in both the cases, the concentration of the water molecule is same. But when we see this condition very carefully, this is not only the water molecule, this is the solution. So this is the solution 1 and this is the solution 2. So in the solution 1, we have seen the 20 molecule of solute. So 20 molecule of solute combines with the 20 molecule of water. So how many water molecules free here in the compartment A? 100 minus 20, that is 80 molecule of water is free. While in this compartment B, the 60 molecule of water combines with the 60 molecule of water. So how many water molecules are free in the compartment B? 100 minus 60, that is 40 molecule. 40 molecule of water is free. So wherever the water molecule is more free, in the compartment A, there is a 80 molecule are free. In the compartment B, there is only 40 molecules are free. So the concentration of water molecule is more in this A, that is in compartment A. So the molecule move from their higher concentration to their lower concentration. So this is the way how to solve this type of the question. Okay, so this is a very small example of the osmosis. So if we take a beaker and just separate it with the semi-permeable membrane, in the compartment A, we have taken the pure water. But in the compartment B, we will take the solution. So from where to where? In which direction the molecule moves? From the A to B. Because in the pure water, all the water molecules are free. The free energy of water molecule will be more in the compartment A, and the free energy of water molecule will be less in the compartment B. Because in the compartment B, we have taken solution and the solute molecule is there. So the solute molecule combines or just fit in the intermolecular spaces of the water molecule. So the water molecule is not free as in the case of the pure water. So that is why where the water molecules are more free, it will be more higher concentration, and the lesser water molecule will free, it will be the lesser concentration. So the water molecule moves from their higher concentration to their lower concentration. So this is the process of osmosis different types of the membranes and with the example. In the next class, we will discuss about the vascular system and the pathway of the water transport and their structure. Thank you so much.